What is going on, guys? My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today bringing you guys a brand new video from the US of A. So I'm finally back home in the US, as well as I no longer have the flu, which I will talk about in a bit. But what I'm going to do in this video is actually talk about my Finland trip as a whole, and then I'm also going to tell you guys what you're going to be seeing over the next couple of days. So let me go ahead and start off with going to Finland and how that all went. So I got to Finland last Tuesday, and before I was in Finland, I was in Mexico for about 5 or 6 days, and then I went to San Francisco to film a class challenge, and then I flew all the way from San Francisco to Helsinki, Finland, and I was feeling really good when I got there on Tuesday. I met up with Galadon, I met up with some of the Supercell employees, and then I woke up on Wednesday, and my eyes were red, my nose was stuffy, and I was just like, oh god, this is going to be really, really bad, because obviously the reason that I was out to Finland was to do the live stream event. If you guys did not see the live stream event, which was amazing, I'll talk about it more about it in just a second. But the whole point of the event was to be able to broadcast this 4-hour stream. So the second day I was there on Wednesday and the stream was on Sunday, I was starting to get to the flu, so I was getting really, really worried. And the first day I went to the office, I had to go home at like 2 because I was feeling so bad. And that was pretty much the summary of the entire trip. I would wake up at around 9 or 10. I would go to the office until 1 or 2, and then I would feel so bad that I would go back to the hotel, and then I would sleep until 9 or 10 the next day. So I did that literally every single day. Wednesday, again, yeah, I was there at the office for like 4 hours. Thursday at the office for 4 hours. I don't even think I went in on Friday. I was feeling so bad. On Saturday, we had a test stream, and at this point, I'm freaking out. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do the test stream or the live stream because I was feeling so bad, but we had a chance to go over the stream. Galadon and I hung out. We did some commentaries over some raids, and we had really good chemistry when we did that, so I knew that the stream would be a success. Everyone at Supercell was really happy. It was just whether or not I was not gonna be healthy enough to do the stream, and I was getting really worried. I wasn't able to do any videos when I was out there. I had like 10 videos prepped to go to Mexico and San Francisco, but once I hit Finland, where I was planning to do some more videos, I sounded like a whole different person because I was so clogged up. So then Sunday rolls around, and on Sunday morning, I actually feel decently okay. And I've never used eye drops before in my life until this trip because my eyes were just so red. So I was pumping these eye drops in. I put like 10 drops in my eyes. I don't even know if that's healthy, but I was putting these eye drops in. I was actually feeling better. I didn't sound like an idiot. I wasn't all stuffed up. So I was able to do the live stream, which was amazing. If you guys didn't check that out, we did a stream for Finnish Clash, which was all the top Finnish clans battling it out to see who could get the most trophies by the end of a certain time period. And overall, it actually went pretty smooth. We only had 2 issues, which one was that at one point, the replay tool that we used to get replays on the screen stopped working for like 5 minutes. So I had to wing it and do some Twitter questions and some other stuff. And then number 2 is that I had to blow my nose like every 45 minutes. So what we would do is when a raid would pop up on the screen, sometimes I would hop off camera, I would turn off my microphone, and I would blow my nose. And then the makeup lady would freak out because we had to use makeup for the certain cameras that we were using. And like I would accidentally rub all the makeup off my face using the tissue. So she'd be freaking out and start patting all this stuff on my face, and then I'd run back on and then do some more analysis for the raid. So those were really the only 2 issues, but it was a really cool test to see how it worked. And I can't tell you guys how excited the people at Supercell were. Like, they were stoked. The CEO came up to me and he was like, dude, when are we doing the World Cup? This was so sick. Pretty much the only issue with the event was that it didn't really have a lot of a competition aspect because it was a trophy push and it wasn't really coming down to the wires. Because pretty much what we did, we streamed the last 4 hours of, I think, like a 3-week-long trophy push. So in reality, the winner was already determined when we started the stream pretty much, unless there was some crazy catastrophe where like 10 players of the leading clan lost like 400 trophies. So we knew who the winners were going to be, and it really brought excitement to the Clan War tournament feature. There was some buzz going on around about that because that would obviously be a lot more exciting. Having the top clans for each country compete against each other in like regional tournaments, and then maybe having like the top countries from each continent, or like League of Legends has regions: North America, Europe, China, Korea, certain stuff like that. I'm sure they could make certain regions for Clash and then have the best clans represent their region in the world tournaments. That would be amazing. Imagine if Clash had some sort of esport like that with Clan Wars, where it was exciting. It came down to the wire with like 1 or 2 stars left in the final couple of minutes. So I'm really excited about the future possibilities of that, and hopefully it lit a fire under Supercell to see that Clan War tournaments would be absolutely epic. So we'll see what comes out with that. Again, I think the guys were really excited when I talked to them after the stream. Everyone was stoked, and overall, it was a really great time. So again, at this point, I actually felt pretty good. I could do the stream, just had to blow my nose a little bit. My eyes were a little bit red. So we went out, we celebrated, and then I woke up on Monday morning and I got hit by a brick wall. I felt so bad Monday morning. I felt like I got the flu all over again. I ran out of tissues in my hotel room. I was just feeling awful. I don't need to give you guys too many details, but I felt awful on Monday. I felt awful on Tuesday. And then finally on Wednesday, I felt great. I felt at like 85 to 90%. I went to the office at 9. I hung out there all day. After that, we went bowling. We got dinner. We went out and hung out at night. So I had a really great day on Wednesday. But unfortunately for me, that was one of the only days during my entire 10-day trip that I actually got to hang out at the office and do stuff. So I didn't get everything I wanted to get done when I was out there. But fortunately, I am going to have a chance to do one thing that I missed out on when I was there. So when I was out in Finland, I was planning on doing an interview with one of the Clash of Clans developers, but unfortunately I was so sick that it would have been a really weird interview with me sounding all clogged up and in the corner blowing my nose and tissues. So instead, we're actually going to do a Skype video or Skype interview either tomorrow or Sunday, and I'm going to be asking all the best questions from the Clash of Clans Reddit that I made a thread and I asked those guys about. So a lot of really good questions that I'm sure you guys would have had the same ones, whether it's being able to use your king and queen in war, lots of stuff to do with clan development. There's a lot of really interesting questions. Feel free to drop a comment in the comment section below if you guys have a question that you want me to ask. I can see if I can send 1, 2, maybe 3 more over to them. But we're going to have a really cool interview this weekend, and I would expect it to be posted by this Monday after I edit it into a video. So really good stuff there. I'm glad I'm going to get that done. And 2 final notes that you guys probably have been wondering about. Number 1, Quest of 4000 trophy series is going to be coming back tomorrow. Sorry about the super long delay. I sort of just got caught up in a bunch of stuff with traveling, so I didn't get a chance to do it, but I'm going to be back to it. I'll be still using a bunch of Go Wee Wee, especially with the mass golem strategy. I'm sure you guys have known by now that Balloon Minion is probably the most consistent strategy in the game. It's so super easy to get 1 star over and over again. I might use that a little bit, but honestly, it's just so boring to me that I don't want to use it. So I'm just going to keep trying using wacky army compositions, whether I'm using Barf Bag or Garbage or even Go Wee Wee and Go Wipe, where you have the grad attacks and the exciting parts there. We'll see what happens with that, but I will be posting an episode tomorrow, so stay tuned for that because I know a lot of you guys have been asking about that. And then also, the class challenge that I talked about that I filmed out in San Francisco turned out to be amazing. I saw the first cut edit for it because I'm actually having another company edit it for me, because there were so many camera angles and I would probably mess it up, and it looks absolutely incredible. It's so funny, and it was such an intense challenge that came down to the wire, which really blew my expectations. I thought the competition I was going to get destroyed in, but I actually did really well, and it actually is a pretty surprise ending that you guys will see. So I definitely put up a good show for you guys in the channel, and you guys will see that sometime soon. So again, I got the first cut edit for it, and due to some timing restrictions, it's going to be posted with, I'd say like somewhere around 2 weeks. Again, it is with a professional athlete, which is really exciting, who plays Clash and he didn't just pick up Clash to do this Clash challenge. He's been playing Clash for a while, so it's really exciting. I can't wait to show you guys that stuff, and it's definitely going to be, I think, in the top 5 videos that I've ever made. So hope you guys are stoked for that. And yeah, that's pretty much the update about what's been going on my channel. I should have daily videos now that I'm not sick anymore, which is amazing. I'm not traveling anymore for a little bit, at least for a couple of weeks, which is great. My bed felt so good last night. It's always nice when you get home from traveling and you get to sleep in your own bed and hang out. So yeah, things are good. Back to daily uploads. I might even have another video later today, probably a Let's Play, but I'm going to spend most of today raiding on my main account and then preparing for a Quest of 4000 trophies video tomorrow. So I'm glad to be back. I'm hoping everything's going well with you guys. I'm guessing it is, yeah, it's March 27th, so school should be over soon, at least for the people in college, and then I guess you guys younger than that aren't out till like June or something like that. But things are good. The weather's finally starting to get a little bit nicer, especially now that I left Finland, where it was like 0 degrees Celsius every day there. So things are good. Hopefully you guys enjoy all the videos that I put out this week, as well as the interview, which will be out Monday, and the Quest of 4000 trophies video tomorrow. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.